Working. Hello, everyone. How are you today? Are you full of energy to hear about superfood called Noni? I actually have it with me today. Always with me. Even had a one shot before. Who doesn't see me before? My name is Rita Berzinha. I'm a sales master, very new to the company. And I'm working as a full-time as a health and safety advisor. And since age 20, I have a little passion. Nutrition, holistic health coaching. Question why? In 22 years age, I've been diagnosed with underactive thyroid. Apparently it's genetical for all women in our family. And I started to study what to do with my case, how to be healthy, how to control this situation. And just a couple of months ago, I've been introduced to Atomy products. I was blown away by the quality and by the results which I received myself. And today I would like to share about this special organic fermented concentrate, you call it, or juice, which is favorite in our family for me and my husband, who is today with me. Thank you actually being with me today. It's a great sport. Let's give him applause. So my aim is to explain you today why Noni is so special, how you can actually present to your customers or actually to yourself. So first question is, who heard about Noni before? Few of you, all right, fantastic. How many people are already taking our Atomy Noni juice? Fantastic, give applause to yourself. You love your body, you take care about it. And who never tried Noni before? So you have a few people. Give applause to yourself too, because you're gonna hear very amazing information. So, very often, Noni is called as a superfood. And in many records, it says it's a gift from God. And many, many years, around 2,000 years ago, it's been used in traditional medicine. And there was one amazing scientist, a Dr. Nelson, with his team, who did lots of research about this amazing Noni fruit. And if you would go to the place where it grows, they say it's quite stinky place, because around 1 kilometer around Noni plant, it doesn't smell very well, just because it releases amino acids. What is actually amino acids? If you would think it's the meat which starts to get rotten and it releases amino acids. So this is something similar smell you could imagine. But don't be afraid, our Atomy Noni juice doesn't have this smell, and I'll tell you why a bit later on. So they start to notice that Noni juice is very special. So people are healthy, they don't have in that place any medical institutions, hospitals, people live very long, active life, and that's why they start to get interested into Noni, why it's so special. And even the local animals instinctively rubbing against these Noni fruit leaves and getting healed. So let's see why it's so special and so good for us. So in modern research, they've been doing a lot, including Dr. Nelson team, and they found loads of benefits to our health. And let's start with the question first. How many of you are experiencing stress daily? So okay, some of you are not. Fantastic. I'm actually experiencing stress now because I want to try to deliver you the best information. So stress can be good and bad, right? Do you agree? So, myself as a nutritionist and holistic health coach, I want to tell you one little secret which sometimes people doesn't know about Noni juice. And you might not gonna find it anywhere else. So when we get stressed, like I'm now, I'm getting red, right? So my hormones are raising up and all the systems are working in a different way to protect my inner organs. So when we have this stress moment, in the system works only three main things. Everything which is related to nervous system, to our heart and lungs, because it's the most important systems in the body. What happens with the rest of the systems when it shuts? When stress comes, stop working. Did you experience a pain in your tummy when you get stressed? Do you? So this is actually what happens. It blocks the bloodstream and oxygen flow, so everything changes in the body. So this is something very special about Noni. So Noni actually helps to release and get out the stress from our body. So what does it mean? You have good blood flow to your all organs and lots of oxygen. So everything starts to work properly. So nothing happens bad into your systems. So to be honest with you, I'm taking this 2-3 a day just because I'm working quite a stressful job. But also when I'm talking in front of the stage, it's a good stress, but you still don't want to have it into your body. So one advice, whoever has a stress every day, people can use Noni juice at least once a day. Yeah? Agree. But it actually supports lots of other things. When we have stress, it increases inflammation into our body. And sometimes people have experienced like just a pain. It's actually a symptom of inflammation. So Noni juice have this benefit to reduce inflammation through improving the immune system, improving the blood circulation, better blood circulation, more oxygen into your all organs. It's also a great pain relief. If you have a migraine, if you have a joint pain, take a Noni juice. We heard also about any other health benefits from the researchers about Noni. It is, personally myself actually, I came across, it's a hormonal issues. It's a girls with the issues with the period or premenstrual symptoms, yeah, you go through. And just in general, fatigue. How many of you daily feel tired? What do you use the rest? Him, right, fantastic. I need to take more him, okay. Fantastic, yeah. So, energy, fatigue. So nowadays everybody is suffering with that. So Noni juice is absolutely great for that. And more and more and more. And poor digestion, and stress relief, and better sleep, and joint health, and so on. I would stay here probably all day to tell you about this. So, if you're gonna say, other companies have Noni juice, right? Did you hear about it? I did a little research. So when I come to my customers and say why I'm using specifically Atomy Noni juice, first you heard before, it's absolute quality, absolute price, correct? Second thing is important about our Noni juice is a special type, Morinda citrifolia. I hope I pronounced it correct way. So it's type of Noni, which is the best quality you can get. And Noni is actually growing in many places, but the best one is in Java Island, which is Indonesia. So what our company did, they have their own farms, which I'm going to show you a bit later. And when they did the research, they start to see what's inside in that Noni juice. You're going to see lots of very complicated words. Probably you will never remember about them, right? When you're going to speak to your customers or try to explain what is inside of Noni. I would say it has incredible amount of vitamins, minerals, amino acids, which are responsible for building the muscles into your body and other parts of the systems involved. So it's something very rare, which you're not going to find in no other plants in the world. And it contains very special phytochemicals. Why is that so complicated, Rita, you're talking today? Phytochemical, simple way to say, it's a plant-based special chemical which is giving you specific health benefits. And you can say, it simply contains loads of good stuff, more than 100, vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and they do different sort of processes into your body and helps to relieve it. Okay. By the way, do you know that Noni contains probiotics? No? Okay. So, do you know what is probiotics? What is it good for? For the gut. Yeah. So, simple way to say it's a good bacteria, right? yeah, for our gut system. So Noni has very special 7 type of good probiotics, which are good bacteria for our gut. I have actually a very good example from my clients. She used to suffer with the chronic digestion issues for 11 years, and she started to use Noni juice as it's been launched in Europe, just literally a couple months ago. Noni juice is the only one which helped her with constipation. None of the other products she tried, probiotics before, Him, it worked, but in different way. When she started to take Noni juice, her digestion started to work perfectly. You know why? She's been very stressed out all the time. What happens when you stress out? Remember I told you about the system, digestion, it shuts down. So Noni helps to release the stress out, and it unblocks the processes into your digestion, and it all starts to work properly. Amazing. Let's give applause for this effectivity. So yeah, as I mentioned, Atomy is always about amazing, the best quality and the best price to offer to our customers, right? So what they did, they organized their own farms where they grow Noni plants. So if they have their own farms, what does it mean? They have the best control over all the processes which happens, starting from 0 till the end. So it's a very, very strict control. What does it mean? It means that you're going to have the best product on the table to offer for yourself and for the customer, right? Also, they have a special technologies. Remember that Atomy is always about the highest technologies you can offer. It's a biotechnologies. It's not only the highest quality ingredients is used in the products, we're calling this now Noni plant, but also biotechnologies, the way it's done. And what is very special about Noni? You can actually write it down. First of all, it's organic, 100%. It's not a puree or it's not like a concentrate. It's 100% juice. Second, there is no artificial sugars. Second thing, it's fermented. If you go into the markets, you can find preserved, it says, has different type of additives in it. So this one is pure juice, no any additives, fermented. And it's been done for 1,440 hours fermentation process, which is only in our company. I've been watching yesterday one video. The scientists been sharing 2022 about how they actually happens the fermentation process and all the controls. So what I want to say, we have the best Noni juice in the world, the quality and what's inside of it. You know, there is an app where you can actually scan the product, just try it, and you're going to see it's the best quality. There's nothing bad in it. Let's give applause to our scientists. So yeah, as I said, there is a special fermentation process. Also, they add, to make it better taste, sweetener, they add a natural coconut sugar. Also, organic maltodextrin syrup, which is usually comes from corn or starch, let's say. It's natural. And many, many, many hours of fermentation. And by the way, remember I told you about the smell? Remember? So what did Atomy do? With the special biotechnologies and through the fermentation process, it doesn't have the smell. So you basically can enjoy absolutely amazing, tasty product. I would say it tastes a little bit as a blue cheese for me, but it actually goes better with the time. Now it tastes like a sweet grape juice. The people who use Noni juice, do you have the same association with blue cheese when you tried? Sorry? Oh, you see somebody is addicted in a good way, yeah? Good addiction. Yeah, there is a little trick. You can actually put it in the fridge and it tastes better. But I'm fine now. I can leave it just outside the fridge. It's absolutely delicious. My husband's love it, yeah? Absolutely adores it. He always say, don't point to me, please. Right. Let's repeat this. Why Atomy Noni juice is so special? So, there is organic, yeah? It has 100% control from our farms, yeah? It has fermentation process which nobody has. It's absolutely number one in the world if we're talking about the quality. Pure, no additives, only natural sugars inside, from coconut sugar, calamansi, they also add a little bit, and also organic maltodextrin. So if you're going to go and talk to your customer, or you're going to offer to yourself who never tried before, would you like to start to take it? Are you going to be sure that it's good? So when you do sharing, just bear in mind, you offer the best quality products in the market. And you know how it's the easiest to offer? Start with yourself. And then you're going to share with it. Okay. If you all remember, and whoever looks at the packages, you all see different type of certificates, which are very restricted quality control going through. So also Noni juice has all the patented technology and certificates. So you, again, 100% sure that you have the best quality product to offer to your customer. And we have amazing research institute where they do all the hard work. And let's give again another applause for amazing products they offer to us. So, somebody told me that they never tried Noni juice, right? Who were those people? Okay, two of the bravest ones, you can come here and grab. I have 2 pouches for you. Go, run, run, run. Who will be first will be served first. Let's give applause. All right. There you go. Enjoy. Applause to the bravest ones. This is like in the business, you know. Go and grab it, the possibility. So, yeah. Potassium. I think so, there is, yeah. There is like lots of vitamins and minerals. If you want exactly what's inside, come to me, I will show you the whole list. Yeah? Yeah. You can come later on to have a chat with me. I can give you a little consultation. Right. I think that's the moment when you all understand that we have the best Noni juice, right? The best quality. We are secured with the all patented technologies, with the quality of product the company offers. It comes in a beautiful packages, 24. So I usually say you invest money into your health less than a coffee a day, because it's around £2 if we calculate. Cost of coffee costs $3.50, right? It's no benefit to the health so much. But the most important, when you share about the product, I talk about myself first. So I'm really grateful to have Noni juice since it appeared in UK market. With my underactive thyroid, I have amazing results. First is the energy. Second is I actually start to lose weight finally because I felt as a balloon with my lymphatic and hormonal system. It actually helps with metabolic processes too. It improved my digestion, my skin, my sleep. I actually used to have a bit of twitches at the end of the night, so it's somebody called about potassium, magnesium, so it's all to do also with that. And probably the biggest result, which I can say so far with the Noni juice, I used to have a cyst on my ovary, and 3 weeks ago I went to see the specialist, and I have the evidence that it's gone. Thank you to the company for having so amazing product. I can share about my husband, somebody who maybe has friends or family members who suffers with the heart issues. My husband had a heart attack in 2021, too much stress, high blood pressure for many years. And now Noni juice is something which helps him with the mood, because people who has a heart issue, they usually are a bit depressed sometimes. They don't want to wake up in the morning. It affects the mood. It's better for the hormones. It's better also for the men's health. It's good for digestion. It's good for losing weight, because through the medication he put a lot on weight. Now he lost around 10 kilos, which is amazing. And I would say his results, the blood test regularly which comes, and just the blood pressure regulates, the feeling that he has a better quality life than he had before, even he has to take medication. Don't be afraid to take Atomy products, including Noni juice, which can take everyone every single day. Just do not mix it with the medication, because it will flush it out, because it cleanses the body, yeah. I can share about my mom. She used to suffer with a really serious issues with the thick blood. In September last year, she nearly had a stroke. And at the time, I brought the first time products to her house and for my dad. She has improved the blood test 3 times, and she reduced medication for the half. And now she's full of energy. They do their gardening and they do their projects, which is absolutely amazing, because somebody who couldn't walk straight because of the dizziness and the issues with the low blood pressure and blood circulation in the head area, I can be no more grateful for have this product. And I could share with all the more 100 people who are in my team using the Noni juice and have amazing results. But I could say, if you have any kind of symptoms, don't lose the hope. Use the product, use it in the right way. Think about the lifestyle, how much water you drink, what's your sleeping regime, how do you control your stress levels, do you do any activities, what do you eat every day, and care about your body. That's very important, which comes alongside with using a great quality products. And never be afraid to share, because you never know, around the corner, maybe this product is gonna save someone's life. Thank you very much.